our young boys and girls is extremely important to all of us, and therefore me coming here and the President being elsewhere and other leaders, we are actually partnering with the Department of Education to show that we all want the integrity of our exams to be upheld and to be beyond reproach. That is what we are seeking here. So by us joining and encouraging them at this particular moment, I think is not just a question of us being here for the sake of it. I think we want to send a very strong symbolism to the people of Kenya that the integrity of the exams is paramount, so that their credentials can be recognized, not just within our boundaries, but even beyond. So that is absolutely important. Listening to Mr. Barongo and also seeing what has been done, you can imagine the kind of logistics that they go through. It's not a simple matter. It's not a simple matter. In fact, if you look at it, the logistics that the teachers go through to make sure that all these exams are everywhere for these young people. Just maybe the other institution that you can mirror is the logistics that the IEBC goes through. It's a very serious logistical undertaking. It's not simple at all. They have increased the containers. The exams are secure. When they collect them from the container, they're under security watch. They are brought to the institution. They finish. They are taken back again where they are kept for safe custody, again under security watch. And this is happening all over the country. So you can imagine what it takes. So as we encourage our young people to do well in the exams, I think it is also important that we acknowledge that the teachers, the institutions, the police, and all the people who are involved in making sure that this takes place seamlessly must also be commended. We as Kenyans have sometimes taken the knack of being vilifiers. We sometimes vilify at every other corner. But if you are put in their shoes and told, can you now undertake the logistics of it, you can imagine what it will take. It will be a difficult undertaking. So as much as we want perfection, let us in equal measure also encourage them for the good job that they are doing. So we hope that everything will be well in the next few days, and we look forward to good results because this is the final KCPE exam under the 844 arrangement, and then we now fully migrate to the CBC curriculum. So this is a legacy class, if I may call it, a legacy class, because it is their legacy that shuts the door on the 844 arrangement, and we wish them all the best. So I'm sure even you in the Fourth Estate, some of you have children who may be sitting these exams. So we all want to wish them well, wafaulu na tuangalie vile tutaenda mbele. There are a lot of pressures in Nairobi alone. I think there are about, is it almost 80,000?
There are 69.
69.
172 for KCP.
Yeah.
And 76,000 for KIPSA.
Yeah. So 70,000 for KCP and 76,000 for KIPSA in Nairobi alone. And it may be of interest to you to note that out of that statistic, we have how many public schools?
209.
Only 209 public schools. Primary public schools. And then the rest are actually private sector. So other than the exams, you can imagine what we have to do to invest as a country in increasing the number of public schools. Because how many of our children will be able to afford the private schools? There will be a limited number. So when you see the government allocating very huge sums of money to the education sector, you can see that we are barely just scratching at the problem. It is a much more bigger problem than you can imagine. If Nairobi alone, we are talking of just over 200 public schools. We need definitely to invest more in public schools, expand those institutions, but at the same time, we now must also recognize that the private sector is also playing a critical role. So there must be proper synergy between the public aspect and the private sector so that they converge on the critical areas of education for our children. Because there's no way you can say you'd have public resources to deal with all that education at a go. So there must be a good balance and a good working relationship. But all in all, education is a key plank, and the President, Dr. Samoei Ruto, in his first budget, has set aside over 600 billion shillings to the education sector. So you can imagine the emphasis. It is the largest single allocation to any sector in the budget. That is education. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
One word.
Yes.
Sorry, my name is Gatekin Jorobe from CitizenTV. You double up at the Foreign Affairs Community. Just a word.